Tibbs is pushing us into years of mediocrity.
RJ and Mitch are our two best players. Don't ever forget that. Fuck Julius Randle.
Do you actually enjoy watching Julius Randle play basketball?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Answer the question. This is leading the Knicks to nowhere.
Those last moments of those games, he's going to travel. He's going to turn the ball over. Playoffs is where it's going to matter.
Be wary, my friends, especially at that max deal, for the decline is coming.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of the play-in, I fear no Westbrook, for quickly is with me, is with me, is with me, is with me.
It has been a year since we started making ludicrous predictions about the Knicks.
Yeah.
And you know what? We might have been kind of right.
We were right that Tibbs needed to play the young guys. We were right that he was leading us into mediocrity. We were right Randall shouldn't have gotten his fucking extension and that he was gonna revert back.
Facts. We were wrong some of the time.
Oh, for sure.
We were wrong saying we wouldn't miss Reggie Bullock.
Well, where we were right, though, is that we should have traded him for something at the deadline if we were just going to let him walk for free.
Something is better than nothing, as we notice with all of these COVID-related missing pieces. It feels like deja vu, doesn't it?
Okay, quick non sequitur on the reminiscing tour. We need to sign 2 players to 10-day contracts. The first, Jamal Crawford, and the second, your favorite player's favorite player.
Still can get buckets on anyone.
Anybody, anytime. Were we right that Theo Pinson was the MVP of last year?
He was that thread of your sweater that you shouldn't pull on, and we pulled on it, and now like our sweater's ruined, like the Weezer song.
Another point of vindication is this draft class looks incredible. And
Increíble.
that, that winning streak, that non-tank we did last year really fucked our chances at actually winning a championship in the next 5 years.
New York, is this what you wanted? You wanted one playoff fucking win? Does that make a difference versus sustained growth with a young team that could actually contend? I say no.
One thing we've said a lot last year was that RJ needs to be the offensive focal point. Are we still there?
See, for him to be the offensive focal point, you would have had to actually put players around him that make sense.
I mean, I feel the same way about Mitch. Mitch just put up one of the games of his life. He was the only solid player throughout the Detroit game.
Right, and it's just like we're grooming Jericho Sims to take over for him. It's sad. We're going to hold on to Taj Gibson. Mitch is going to go somewhere and be productive, and we're going to be sad again about it. One proclamation from last year that I will stand with. Kevin Knox, in the right situation, is the light-skinned Kevin Durant.
That's still preposterous, just as it was the second it left your lips the very first time.
And you were right about the Tibbs being a shitty coach and this being Minnesota 2.0, because it's already going downhill this year.
A year later, we called it, we're fucked, and guess what? We're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked.